Okay. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. We have a really nice deck for you guys. We're going to showcase a Boros Flyers deck, I guess we could call it. We have a lot of Learn in here as well, using the Retriever Phoenix and Sparring Regiment, of course, with the Goldspan Dragon as well. There's a lot going on. Don't worry, we're going to showcase all of that, talk about the strategies, the synergies, then demonstrate all of that goodness into the gameplay footage, wrapping up, of course, with our final thoughts, deck review, and any channel news that we may happen to have for you all. Make sure to like the video to help support me. You know, it's free. And of course, if you enjoy this content, you want more of this kind of content showing up on your feed, subscribe. And at 35,000 subs, we have a complete rare D&D playset giving away. Join the Discord to put your name on that. Invite is in the Linktree link, description below, or just give it a Google, right? Really easy. So let's talk about this deck and get into the goods, right? I call it Spontaneous Combustion. This is version 2, and it is a Learn-based Boros deck with 3.0 average mana value. Maybe we can even call this a mid-range deck, I think. I'm comfortable calling this a mid-range deck. We do have 16 creatures and 19 non-creatures with 25 land to help support the heavier, more beefy mana curve here. And a lot of those creatures are the creature lands or the module lands, Den of the Bugbear, and Cave of the Frost Dragon. These are really cool because we're using Sparring Regimen, and we can target our lands with Sparring Regiments. They get a counter, which is great. They go out of play, so they're dodging removal, which is great. And they've also been untapped, which is great because we can use that mana again. It's a win-win-win, right? So Sparring Regiment is very cool with creature lands that don't organically have vigilance like Faceless Haven does. With that being said, Portable Hole is in here for disruption, artifact, permanent mana value 2 or less until it leaves the battlefield. That's great. We have Dragon's Fire, 3 damage, or we can reveal a dragon for 4, either from our hand or in play, to deal that 4 damage, right? So nice removal at instant speed there for 2. We have Igneous Inspiration, sorcery speed for 3 damage to any target, and we get to learn. This is nice because we can use it as removal, or we can just go right face with it. Very cool, and it's that learn ability that's great. And then of course we do have as our final piece of disruption here the Elite Spellbinder, a 3/1 with flying. When it enters play, look at opponent's hand, and then we'll exile a card, a non-land card from it, and they can still cast that card from exile with an additional casting cost of 2, which is pretty cool, right? So pushing back the wipes, the lulls, the blood on the snows, whatever it happens to be. Moving forward from that, our draw through Showdown of the Skalds for 4. When it enters play, exile the top 4 from your library, and you may play those until your next turn, which is really cool. And then for the next 2 steps, whenever you cast a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature that you control, which is nice because we want to be dealing a lot of damage with our flyers in this build. And Showdown of the Skalds is going to apply those +1/+1 counters. Sparring Regiment is going to apply those +1/+1 counters. And we even have a single copy of Expanded Anatomy in the sideboard to add those +1/+1 counters as well. So there's a few ways to kind of buff up your creatures in the deck. With all of that filler out of the way, let's talk about the core concept here. It's a turn 2 Professor of Symbology, a 2/1 when it enters the battlefield. Learn. We have Phoenix in hand, discarding it from our hand, allowing us to draw off the top of our library. That's great. This will allow us to play a turn 3 Sparring Regimen. It enters, we learn, Phoenix in play, it has haste, it attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter and untaps, and we deal 3 damage, right? That's what it's all about. That's what we want to do. They remove it, that's fine. We learn again, it's back in play, doing the dirty. And of course, eventually, we're just going to get into the Adult Gold Dragon. The lifelink here is amazing. It has haste as well, so as soon as it enters, it's attacking. It's going to become a 5/4 with the lifelink. Amazing against the aggro decks in a best-of-1 matchup. Of course, we have other things in our sideboard. Exhibition if we get 7 mana. Inkling Summoning if we just need another body. Start from scratch, 1 damage to any target, or destroy target artifact. Reduce from memory, exile any permanent non-land, and then its controller gets a 3/2. This is kind of like the nuclear button. Environmental Sciences, grab a land, gain 2 life, shuffle, and Academic Probation, my favorite. Choose a card name. They cannot cast it till our next turn. And then we can also choose to lock down target non-land permanent. It can't attack or block or activate abilities, which is nice as well if they have, something with reach that's in our way. So that's the deck list. Those are your strategies and synergies, guys. I'm having a lot of fun with it, tearing it up in the top 1000 Mythic. Some hard matchups, some bad draws, but you know, beating some of the best decks as well, which is all I can ask for, having a good time doing it as well. So thanks again for your time and attention. Really appreciate it. Make sure to like the video to help support me as a creator. It really helps the algorithm exposing my content to more people, which is, you know, basically why I do this, LOL. And if you enjoyed, right, subscribe to the channel and you'll see more of me around. And check out that Linktree link, whether you want to join the giveaways, support the channel by becoming a Patreon, partaking in the contests, the tournaments, you know, there's lots going on there as well. Enjoy, and we'll be back after this to wrap up with my final thoughts. Our opponent goes first. Nothing great, not bad though. It is, it's all there, right? We've got the land. I think we're gonna be okay. And at the end of the day, we're just having fun, right? Playing a game we love. Some new decks here and there. Trying not to take things so seriously, right? Trying to untether myself from the result and just get back to that place of organic magic. And that top deck's nice, right? So now we're looking for, ideally, a Sparring Regiment, but we do have the Inspiration at very minimum, right? So I prefer the Regiment, but at the very least, we have the Inspiration. So turn 2, Professor Learn, discard the Phoenix. Turn 3, hopefully have a Regiment. If not, Inspiration for 3 damage, and then hit for 2 hasties. Okay. Feels like maybe it's a dungeon deck, Azorius Venture. Maybe it's just control. What do I know? Professor out. From our hand, we toss the bird. Draw a land. Showdown in hand as well, which is pretty cool for later. Whoops. Yeah, so they want to counter this, I think. But it's okay, we have 2 copies, we're not doing anything else anyways, so if it draws that counterspell out, so be it. And they're playing Esper. I think CGB uploaded an Esper. I just seen the thumbnail, I didn't see the video. So that's going to be great. You know, he's a great deck builder, so we're probably not in for a good time. However, with that being said, our last Giants build was really doing some work against his Orzhov build, which is still, like, it's such a good deck. It dominates my version of mono white that I use. So I'm not really looking forward to this. I have no idea what's in the deck. I can assume Lolth is still there. Down to 11. As long as there's no exile on the Phoenix, we can bring it back one more time. We have the hole, but I don't really see them playing anything that's relevant for us to take. Doomscar. Am I going to regret playing this Professor and losing the Learn from our hand? Probably. They have single target removal. It's either Academic Probation, but I don't know the deck. I have no idea what we're playing against. Or the Summoning. Oh, I do regret it. But what if they have counter magic? No, we don't have enough land. Shoot. I still have to go for it. And now there needs to be no removal too. No! Nice. Ending our turn. Yeah, we get close. And at the end of the day, that's cool, right? When we get close, but they have the answers. You know, a couple different cards in their hand, flooded on land, or, you know, just Dudleys that don't do anything.
Dealing with you will require such little effort.
Slay the Walker. I mean, there's a big dog here, though,
I would
which we can hole.
if I were you.
It's no problem. Showdown out. This might not be tapped next turn. So we take the dog. And the creature land in play is just a better option, right? Because technically we're hitting for 5 damage. Dragon in the air is nice. But we might just want to... Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, that's going to change things a little bit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! That just gave us lethal. That 100% just gave us lethal.
There has to be an answer here.
Beautiful. Beautiful. A great game. Professor Onyx is a good card. Oh my gosh. We got that Sparring Regiment that we wanted after all that time. A little bit of interruption as well. And you get to see just how consistent the deck can be, right? Bringing that Phoenix into play over. And that was just one copy. Sometimes we get multiples, which is cool. So great game, John. We'll see you again soon, hopefully. Our opponent's playing first. It's never great, but we'll get there. We'll get there, right? Well, the Snarl's not even tapped anymore. I'm declining, just so they don't get to see it, right? I've got to be sneaky. Doesn't matter. Oh, we should have played the Bugbear. My bad. I didn't expect to draw another off the top, right? 86%. Do not lose this, HGG. What you got in that hand, Willis? Wow. I hate all of this. I hate every single piece of this. The Epiphany. We'll deal with the negate. I bet they ramp this turn though, right? They're gonna... Oh no. Well, this screams counterspell to me, but I don't know. Let's hit for 3. Professor in. No negate on a creature. We toss the Phoenix to the grave. We still stay with our game plan. The other Bugbear in play. They're gonna try to catch up eventually, right? As soon as they get that 4th land, they're like, okay, I have binding. I mean, another Professor off the top is interesting. Negate doesn't stop creatures, and we take action. Oh my gosh. I'm not playing the regiment into a negate until they're down on mana. Ending our turn here. Scoop, because there's no 4th land. Ouch, that hurts sometimes, but I'll take what I can get. Our opponent plays first, which is not great, but it's fine. We'll allow it. 2 lands also not great. Hopefully we don't brick skis. Gonna hole this ghast. Third land off the top. Let's go. I think we just keep taking it. And then they can't sack it to draw, right? It is what it is. It's not the best, but we can get that 3rd land. I guess we have it. I mean, if we get another basic, so this is untapped. No. Ouch. We lose a turn. It's like they just cast Allrun's Epiphany on us. Minus the birds. Hit for 1. They're doing pretty well. Let's try to offset some of their shenanigans here. Like, there's a Lolth next turn if we don't take it. Hopefully there's not 2 in hand. Oh, hopefully there's not 2 in hand. So, you know, when you're doing visualizations, your brain doesn't know negatives. Not doesn't work. All that topdeck.exe picked up was 2 Lolths in hand. And that's what we freaking got. That is very bad. Ooh, here comes the scoop. No land, though. So we should have taken 1 Lolth and then the other, perhaps. No, because there's the land, it wouldn't have worked. There's no chance. So I do think we made the right call, because of course they get a land. Oh my gosh. No blocks. Send it to the fryer, baby. I guess apparently I need an environmental sciences, because the land's not happening. No attacks. I'd rather block their Faceless Haven. We want sprinkles on our scoop, Maya? 2 scoops coming up. What flavor, too? Oh, man. I used to be addicted to ice cream. I used to eat a lot of ice cream. It was not good. Good times. Well, I mean, this is brutal. But how long do we just take hits for? But then they're just making more creatures. Oh, this is so bad. 4th land. Maybe the regiments will outpush eventually. And I guess an exile on a planeswalker is good too. Holy moly. Rocky Road, best in slot.
It's bold to bargain with me.
Nice draw. Oh. You stop it. You just stop it. Hit for 7, down to 5. Or down to 8, sorry. Oh, it's got menace, right? Right. Right. It's... Yeah. My math was all fucked up there, too. I said 7 and then I said 8. It was 6. Oh! If you can't do your math, you won't win the game. And they just have lethal, basically. Unless we're going wide. Oh gosh, we're at 5. I mean, we will need it. Let's get into their hand. They're gonna remove a creature, and they still just have lethal. I want to see what they have, though. Oh, yeah. That is good game. You're right. Ouch. Okay. Our opponent goes first. Have we gone first much today? I feel like we're getting boned. Against McKenna with the turn 1 eye twitch. That really gets me going. You would think this thing could fly out of the hole, but it's just like, it's confused, just starts bashing around like a fly. Can't just go straight up. Okay, taking our dragon. Is what it is. We'll just fry this thing. We'll just fry this sucker. Of course, that's if they don't have us discard it next turn. Nah, I mean... Skalds is good. Let's see if we can survive. Down to 18. Elder Fang for the discard. Toss the land. We still have 4. Red source out. Binder to their hand. You know, they're not making a dragon yet, so don't worry. Another Valky, 2 flunks, and a Professor. Well, they're down to 1 flunk. They need to flunk now before the attack. Hit for 3. Down to 15. Let's do it. Let's hit the boosters, baby. You know, we're gonna go down to 13. They're not getting their land, though. Oh my, I've found enough for both of us. No! That is not good. I think I got a text massage there with that vibration. I'm sorry about that. You gotta love when your vibrator is louder than your ringtone. Inscription for the double discard. Wow. And we top deck a land. Top deck a land. This is just great. This is just great. And they're gonna Valky this creature away from us again. You son of a bee. How are they getting so lucky? I'd rather have few lands than too many lands, I guess. Don't do it. No! And they're 1 turn away from casting it now. This is the saddest showdown. Holy Toledo. I love land. We've even had 2 lands go to the grave, so that's 9 lands. You can attack, go ahead. Let me remove that Valk. 10 lands! Ouch. I knew we had enough lands to share. Sharing is caring. They're gonna flunk the heck out of this thing. It's our only option, though. Like, I get it. Hooray. You're doing it. It's like out of the way now, you know what I mean? It doesn't kill another one of our dragons. Alright. So, there's a couple things going on here. I think for 5 mana, it's start from scratch, kill Valky. Instead of exiling it, giving him a creature, just kill it. Just snag that, please. Do not make me discard. McKenna, no more discard. No. No more discard. No blocks. Take the 1 damage. Down to 6. They're gonna get rid of it before it even does any damage. Okay, so that was not good.
That's Professor.
So I'm pretty sure the mage crap. What is with this freaking land, man? Holy Toledo. This is next level flooding. Did you bring your rubber boots, everybody?
That's it. To the detention box.
Good game. That is that. Ow, man. All this ice cream talk's got me scooping. Again, our opponent's going first. We can't catch the slightest break, keeping 6. This is all very good. Keep the binder, throw the hole. Bugbear out first. Innkeeper's nice. Fury. Plains. Professor. Discard the Phoenix. Go to our hand. Retriever Phoenix. Get going, boy. And then we're gonna slay this Innkeeper. Or do we slay the Moon Dancer? But they could have protection for it. I think the Innkeeper's better to kill. Right, because what if they have protection for it? Well, then they'd have protection for the Innkeeper, too. We get it. Smash in. 4 damage, they're down to 17. 5 mana available, though. And it's Chariot. They gain 2 life, up to 19 attack. We're down to 19 as well. Woof. Let's just go straight to the Phoenix. And do we want to deal with that chariot, or do we just want to go, like, to Flyer Town? Or even Expanded Anatomy? Might be better. Then the Vigilance can block. Let's slam in. They should probably trade with the Professor, but... Oh, what am I thinking? They can crew. But they let it through. So they misclicked there. They could have just blocked that. It's a good thing we got it. Sometimes a misplay pays off, baby! Oh, man. So we lose our own Spellbinder, but at this point it doesn't much matter. And I'm sure there's a crew, and then a Blizzard Brawl. No? Okay. Hit for 8, that's not good. Maybe this is a race we cannot win. Oh, a Redane as well. Nice. Okay, that's really bad. That's a lot of flyers, bro. Let's just swing over for 4, down to 12. I think we're still super duper screwed. It's our 5th land. We hit for... Well, they've got a flyer too, though, right? So they could block us. I don't think we're going to survive to the exhibition. You know what I mean? Our opponent's just reading their newspaper. We can stop it from blocking. I don't know. Let's just take the Inkling. It's something that has immediate action. I guess we could also destroy their cat chariot. That would have been good as well. Maybe an oversight there. We should have taken the start from scratch. It's funny how I think of that right after. And they just played another right on top of it, so it's actually a good thing we didn't kill it, because then it would have been wasted value. We could try to kill this one, though. Oh, there's that Blizzard Brawl we didn't want. Nice. And I think, you know, this is not going to be good, right? They've got plenty in the sky, plenty on the ground as well. So we're taking 6 damage. 8 damage. But we killed a cat. Or we killed 2 cats, leave this chariot there. They have so many freaking cats, man. You can catch a furball over here. We just killed 3 cats. Get hit for 10. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. We'll do it anyways. Oh, we're still not gonna get it, is the sad thing. No attacks. Good game. We get bullied out there. I am underestimating this chariot a lot of the time, but it is gas, man. Holy Toledos. Oh my. We're actually going first. Wow. Okay. Den, Snarl, Regiment, Inspiration Dragon. If we can get the Regiment Dragon to work without too much trouble, we should be good. I'm gonna freaking fry that wolf, man. Just before anything. Just get out of here, woofers. And we're at 3, we played a 4. What if it's really important to get that 5th land? It could be. I don't know if we'll top deck it. That troll sucks. Oh my gosh, we should have grabbed Exile. We should have grabbed Exile. We've got the life gain though. It's a big hit here. We're gonna get smacked. Oh, and a professor. Holy moly. All these mono green bangers. Goodness gracious. Thank God for the regiment. We need another copy of it though, because they're gonna destroy it. Okay. Can these dragons win us the game, or does our opponent have Blizzard Brawl? No blocks, down to 9. If they brawl us... No, they would have definitely done it before. I get if they destroy the regiment for 3. They can still do that, though, by tapping the Hadron. Land out another dragon. All attack. They're down to 6. We're at 18. Come on, dragons. We have a reach defender to worry about. We're taking that 9 damage straight back. Ah, another sentinel. No way. And another troll. Holy moly. And a ranger's class. What? That is so much. If this didn't cost 6, we could have them, right? If we could, or if they didn't have that sentinel, that second sentinel there, we would also have them. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try. Right, I mean, we're gaining 9 more life here, so they're dealing 5. Ugh, yeah, they're dealing lots of damage. We want to get rid of this and turn it into a 3-2. Because they all have trample. Let's get that binder out there. And then I think turn 1 into a 3-2 and we can chump block it. Because there's so much trample. But I also don't want to... Yeah. We already played our land this turn. So we're getting hit for, because the Rangers class, 5, 9, or so 10, 14, a lot of damage. And if they make the Hydra something... Let's just go with a Spellbinder. They have no reach. It's a land. Okay. So they could tap, but we, like, you know, it's just the 3 with trample that we're worried about. Like, the Hydra doesn't have trample, so it's a really easy block over here. This is an easy block here. And then again, you know, we're not taking lethal damage. We get the goods. Right, we can make another dragon, we can make our goblin. Nice. That was close. I was worried about there. When they folded out so many creatures that turn, and even Rangers class, I was like, no! This is going to end so badly. But we get really lucky. You know, no Blizzard Brawls, which is great. And we had the Gold Dragons with the lifelink to offset, you know, those aggro matchups, which is really what it's all about. Heyo! Another top deck, broken down in depth for the community. I got you guys, don't worry. This is a banger. This is definitely a deck I'm going to continue to play with. I don't know how we could possibly improve upon this because it feels pretty dang good. The fact that we're not playing Snowlands can allow us to maybe play things like Amiria's Call, some of these other MDFC lands that we have access to as well. You know, so maybe that's where we can kind of go to really just like the final coat of paint on it to make it a competitive deck, because this is feeling very, very good right now. When it pops off, you know, good luck. And then even if it doesn't, if you can still kind of combo in those cards together, it's enough to get the job done a lot of the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video to help support me. It's a great way. It's free. It's really the best thing you can do for me other than financial support through the Patreon. But of course, you know, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe to the channel and you'll see me around more often as well. And you can join the giveaways in the Discord. We're going to be giving away a complete rare playset at 35,000 subs, which is pretty cool. And lots more going on as well. So enjoy, have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.